Hello Libras, and welcome to your September 2021 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. First card that came out, right away we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is great because that tells me that right at the beginning of the month here, there's something you understand that is actually going to allow you to rise to a new level. Wheel of Fortune. When you look, this is one of my favorite cards, of course, not because, oh, Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to win the lottery. No, because here, when we have a Sphinx and a sword, that means that we've answered a riddle of a situation in our lives. Why am I living this? Why is this the reality of my matrix? Then we understand it, and that allows us, it's the law of nature. That's why here we have Torah, Tarot, Rota, Ator. So the law of the divine, of the wisdom of the divine, of nature, that this is how things are, these conditions of this law of nature and the wisdom of the divine. We will live the same thing and the same thing until we understand why, and that we are actually rising above it. And so that's why here you have the snake of consciousness. So a bit like the Kundalini. Oh, I'm being more and more conscious every time. Therefore, every time I'm conscious, my reality changes. Or it's the same, and I have Chronos here, just eating time. Okay? Or just riding along with my demons. So, bang, Wheel of Fortune, right at the beginning of the month. So that means that probably last month you started understanding it. And at the beginning of the month, it's happening. Then I have the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. There's the soul shift. And all of a sudden, the actions, the serendipity of life is starting to act out there. And that brings you to a beautiful Ten of Cups. Now, Virgo had the Ten of Cups in that exact same place. There's a few similarities between the two. So if you have your ascendant in Virgo or whatever, I would suggest to watch this one, that video and this one. And of course, you know, if you have your Venus or whatever, or if your cusp, but this is very interesting. There must be something in the planets actually allowing us to understand karma in a certain way, our own karma, so we can transcend it. Okay? Under the Wheel of Fortune, I have the Five of Wands and the Star. So, Five of Wands is conflict. It can be big conflict. Some of you, maybe you have like big conflicts in your family, at work, or whatever. And it can also be minor conflicts, even inner conflicts. This is when willpower is not aligned in one pure intention. This is my intention, and all of my actions are going into that same way. So that's why they show children in there. And the power of the will is not matured, is not aligned, is not balanced. It's all over the place. If not, these five wands would actually create a pentacle, and there you would have will over matter, which would be completely different. With the star under, there's this part of your understanding is about that, and is about who you truly are, like releasing the inner conflict in order to align yourself. And because the star, of course, it's Aquarius here. It's, you know, it rules the 11th house of our soul's purpose of who we truly are and so on. Removed all the masks and the apparatus, you know, like the clothes and everything there. She's not the wife of, or what she does in life, or her backstory. She's a soul having a human experience. She's pouring all of her waters back, like the old water that been there, done that. This is not who I am. This is what I've went through. So I'm clearing it, giving it all back, because I know that I will be infinitely provided with new enlightened one. Under the high priestess, I have the hangman. So this progress came from actually looking at your life through a completely different angle and getting this enlightenment within yourself. That's why when you look at the hangman, he's got this light under around his head. He understood something. Oh my God, I see things differently now. And that launched me into a new path of gratefulness, inspiration. You know, these are the three graces there. Celebrating life, happiness, maybe new friends, new surroundings, and so on. Under the Ten of Cups, because of course you're going towards the Ten of Cups, at the end of the month, the principle of the Ten of Cups will be completely different to you. The principle of the Ten of Cups, I can actually vibrate happiness from the light within, and I can see it outside of me also. So I feel the love from the tree, I feel the love from, you know, everything around me, and from the people also. So sometimes it's easier to feel the love from the tree than feel the love from your neighbor. But when you're in the Ten of Cups, light has come into the vibration of every particle of water within you. So you are emanating this. Therefore you can feel it. So no more juggling. No more I'm smiling outside, but I'm feeling shit inside. I want to be loved and be happy, but I don't really believe it. All that is created by a Two of Pentacles, Jupiter in Capricorn. And then under this, I have death. So there's the transformation, because you are Ace of Cups, transforming in order to allow that extra cup of water within yourself, a higher capacity to absorb water, and therefore being able to feel it, emanate it, vibrate it, and so on. All right, let's clarify this for you, Libra. I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of September 2021. The Wheel of Fortune will turn, of course, when there's this new understanding of why the conditions of my life are as they are, but also a readjustment of who you are. That's why you have the Hebrew letters, Yod, A, Vav, A. And that is the name of the divine, which is I am. I am that I am. Yod, A, Vav, A. So of course, when we redefine why our reality is like this, we understand it at the same time, we redefine ourselves and what we can manifest and who we are. And with the star under, this is like realizing and identifying yourself to your higher self. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. Star and High Priestess. That's great. All right. Three of Pentacles. So a Wheel of Fortune, a change, movement in a higher consciousness or higher vibration of your three-dimensional reality here towards what you truly want to build. So there seems to be this new focus of your intention. What is my intention? Four of Wands. What I want to build is happiness, solidity, not conflict, celebration of life, where what I want to do, my willpower and other people's willpower is all out there. There's nothing hidden. We're celebrating. For some of you, we're talking health also, a home, all of that, happiness in it, in the concrete stability. Eight of Wands, High Priestess. Oh, I've already pushed it. I didn't see. All right. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. That's it. You're understanding the soul lesson of the Five of Pentacles and how you attracted it towards you. Your reality that you're going to move higher from because you understand it was a reality of Five of Pentacles, a reality of unbalance when it comes to what you do, you give, your own value compared to what others give to you in return. Your capacity to receive is in the Five of Pentacles. Your self-worth, in a sense. Okay? So, right there's this understanding that, okay, if I was in the Five of Pentacles, that was pretty much determining was what I was able to accomplish, to receive, the stability I was able to build. This is a very sinuous energy. If you were self-employed with the Five of Pentacles, you never charged enough compared to what you were giving in return. Even when people would give you love, you would have a hard time feeling it. By the time it got to you, it was snow. It's abandonment. Having been abandoned and abandoning ourselves. But all of this, you're understanding. And therefore, you're starting to build something else. You're understanding the law of attraction in a way. 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups. And here I have the 8 of Pentacles. Probably a rise in self-love also with the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Opening that valve of the intelligence of the vibration of water here, because, you know, we do have an Ace of Cups coming. And therefore, instead of being in the 5 of Pentacles, you'll be in the 8 of Pentacles, actually investing in your happiness, in your what you want to see growing around here in this three-dimensional world that is more aligned with your soul, with who you are, and that is actually going to allow you to receive and be happy in it. Let's look at that Five of Wands under the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles. It's like if you were conflicted about what you wanted to build before, the shape of your reality here. Five of Wands, Spirit. Why is the Five of Wands there? Hangman. Yeah. Okay. As long as you did not, everything was hanging. Okay. When hangman like this, you know, one beside another, maybe your situation of how come I don't have any growth? How come I'm always on the same, you know, struggling, basic, you know, this is survival mode. Why? You turned it all around. The Star. There's something you understood here. Yeah, okay. So we have the Two of Cups. You understand that the people, if they weren't giving to you, and if they were sacrificing you, it's because you were sacrificing yourself to begin with. You reversed the thing. If I'm receiving less, it's because I'm asking for less. It's because I'm only receiving to the limit of the value that I put to myself. Whatever the Five of Pentacles was for you. With the Star, I have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. Maybe you were conflicted because you didn't think you had what it took. This is when we believe we're not enough. You didn't have what it takes to actually build and have people supporting you and go for what you want, your aspiration. The Chariot is, you know, when you look at the Chariot and the Star together, they both have that 8-pointed star. There it is in the Star card, and the Chariot will have it, I don't know if it's going to focus, on its forehead. Here, I am conscious of my aspiration, and therefore I'm aligning myself to it. I am not, you know, harboring beliefs that are completely disempowering towards that. That's my purpose. This is what is going to make me happy. And I'm acknowledging myself, so I'm actually going to start building it. And that is what is switching everything. Because in your Two of Cups, that means in the mirrors around you, you probably had disempowering people always in conflict with you. Seven of Swords. Or maybe you thought you had to over-strategize to compensate for that Five of Pentacles. Let's look at the Hangman here. Hangman. So you're really understanding and getting this enlightenment. Knight of Sword. You're getting it. It's your sword. You're going for it. And that is actually going to free you from a mental jail. From, yes, but. I want to do this, but I can't. And mental jail. No, I see things from a completely different angle. I'm actually Six of Cups. Probably understanding a lot of my youth karma, youth programming, let's call it like that. That's often, you know, our childhood. And that is also, you know, our heart chakra. What we truly loved and always loved. There's that understanding of this. Let's look at that Page of Wands and the Three of Cups here. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities with Virgo here. From 5 to 6. Six of Pentacles, balanced. My reality starting to become balanced. I'm embarking on a brand new path where I'm going to allow myself to receive. I'm going to allow myself to be, for abundance to pass through me, and I will give my overflow. Two of Wands, Page of Wands. You're actually going to take this new path in life, a new balanced path, because you understood how you were building things. Let's look at that Two of Pentacles. At that point, that Two of Pentacles is reversed. No more juggling. No more trying to make things happen, or having to, if it's financially juggling, emotionally juggling, it's just your grasp with this reality does not fit with who you are inside of you. Now you're understanding why. Ten of Cups. So this is all about the capacity, and here Nine of Pentacles. It's acknowledging your worth and who you are will actually help you rebalance the mirrors in your life. Okay? And in the sense of, yes, the people, but also in the Two of Pentacles, your own inner reality and the outer reality. Rebalancing this. Ten of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So here with Death, we are purifying. We are changing. We are transforming. And our reality is going to transform at the same time. Page of Swords and the Pope. Here's our reality. High Priestess, Pope. So the High Priestess, everything that is invisible. Pope, everything that is visible. It's finally going to be balanced between the invisible and the visible. Feminine, masculine. The synchronization of the two hemispheres. Here, King of Wands. You're actually going to go for what makes you happy, because you're going to acknowledge yourself and start creating it. That's beautiful. So heading towards the Ten of Cups, manifesting what makes you happy. This is what you're going to do. On this, my beautiful Libras, I'm gonna send you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. I send you all my love and light. If you want a private reading, there's a description below. In the plus section, there's an email. You write to me, I write to you back. Apart from that, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. Of course, on the new moon, which is the 6th new moon in Virgo, I'm gonna do a little ceremony to give you back. So the new moon in Virgo will be pretty much surrounding security. It's the Hermit, it's the 6th house. That inner security, outer concrete here. So we're gonna work on that level, the body, and so on. So all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right?